Hey fellas, welcome to Friendship Shaving. I've got a very interesting shave for you today, I believe. I have created a lather, got a lovely lather on my Rubber Set 400 brush. So we'll just pop that there for the moment. And the soap I am using today, I picked up from the Turkish barber, which is just a couple of streets away, and it is Arko. I haven't used this on the channel for, it must be years, so I was glad to pick up a little stick of Arko. I've just taken a very thin slice off the top and popped that in my bowl, and today I'm going to be shaving with my Rodgers straight razor. Can you see on there? There's a irony ready mark, and I believe that is blood from some chap sometime in the past. It's not from me. But I've got a lovely little razor here with a beautiful set of horn scales that were made for me. Little brass spacer there. Yeah, just a beautiful razor, and a little 5/8, almost a wedge. And I'm looking forward to shaving with this today. Haven't shaved with this for a little while, and I just last night took it to my finishing stone, which is a Vimeo at the moment. Is that right, Vimeo? Just to bring the edge up a little bit and make it a bit better. So very much looking forward to using it again. So the Arko, well, it's an interesting soap. It always divides opinion. I was reading a comment just yesterday, and a gentleman said he'd bought some Arko and he'd opened it in his bathroom and he could smell their soap in the bedroom. Well, this one isn't that strong. And what I get from it these days is just a very nice, fresh lemon scent. And it is very nice soap. It's a tallow soap. First made in the 1950s. And that will do. Make sure my hands are dry. I've got my collar folded down again, as you can see. Some of you were telling me that your dads and your granddads used to do this. I wonder that it's taken me so long to realise that I could do it too. That feels quite nice. It might need a little more work, but it's okay. Quite smooth. No, I think it's okay actually. Yeah, it is. It is, definitely. It's all right. Very nice, in fact. You may have seen on the community page that, or my Instagram, that I've ordered a couple of new stones. So they are in the post, and I'm very much looking forward to having a play with those. Was watching a gentleman called Sean, and I'll put a link to Sean's YouTube channel in my comments. Sorry, in the description to this video. But I was watching Sean, and he was honing on a coticule, and it inspired me to look for a really nice stone. So I bought a coticule belt, a Legris stone, if that means anything to you. On the site I bought it from, it said it could be used for, one stone to go through your whole progression from start to finish. And that appealed to me. With the little coticule that I have, I've never managed to get a brilliant edge on that at all. But with a decent sized stone, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. And I also bought a tam o'shanter and water of air jewel stone, new old stock from the same company, and I'll put the company link in the description as well, where I bought the stones, because they were superb, to be honest. I think I got it for a really good price, and I've read a lot about these stones. They are really quite renowned. Originally they would have come from Scotland. I guess the name tam o'shanter kind of gives that away, but they're very good finishers. So I think I should be all set with those stones, certainly with the few that I've got. I can get rid of my little bits and pieces, and I should, fingers crossed, be getting brilliant edges on my razors. My lather today with the Arko is it's a little bit fluffy. I used it the other day and I did get a much better lather than I've got now. Anyway, we'll go with this. I've got a nice sheen on it. I've got a lovely tuxedo knot in this rubber set, which is very nice. It works well for everything I want to do with it, whether that's bowl lathering or face lathering. It's lovely, lovely and soft. There we are, just fantastic. I could do that for hours. I know you guys know that, but it feels so nice, doesn't it? And I've got enough soap in here for, you know, another couple of shaves at least. It really does work well, this Arko. And I know that if you have a stick of this, and I saw it today online for £3.50 from one of the online shops, and if you have a stick of this, if you shave every day, it will give you a year of shaves, give or take. And I know that because on one of the forums, going way back, a gentleman actually did that, and we all had to guess how many days it would last, and it was about a year, just a little bit over, I seem to remember. And I was the closest, which was quite a surprise at the time. Well, we're fast coming up to Christmas, guys, and I do hope with the Christmas rush of parcels and packages that my stones get delivered okay. And I mention that because I was expecting a parcel this morning, and I had the email to say that it had been delivered, but it's not at my house, so I'm chasing that up. Apparently it was delivered at 1 minute to midnight on Monday. Now, what kind of time is that to deliver a parcel? So I do hope that fate doesn't befall my stones. Because they were quite expensive. Well, I hope you have good luck with your parcels over this Christmas period. You know, I've got a very nice edge on this razor. That first stroke felt a bit rough, but the second and third stroke lessened a bit, and it's really good now. I don't quite know what happened there. And guys, talking about Christmas, I had a lovely Christmas card this morning from Paul in Broadstairs. My friend, thank you very much indeed. That was very kind of you. Do you have to bits for that? I like to go nice and slow with the straight razor. It's not a razor that I can really go fast with. Safe and steady is the way for me. Especially up round there. Well, there we are guys, a 2-pass shave with a razor that dates to between 1890 and 1901. So that's quite a specific date, isn't it? So getting on for 125 years old, depending on where it falls on that date. Marvellous little razor. Beautifully restored. I love the horn scales, that's what I like. I like the style of these because it's a modern style with a very old razor, and that appeals to me a great deal. Sort of keeping the history of the razor alive, but just modernising it a little bit. And it's especially good if it had broken scales or not very interesting scales. It's fantastic. So today guys, I'm just going to use a little bit of Club Cola, a nice lemony scented balm, just to go with the lemon Arko. Quite enjoyed my shave with the Arko, both times I've used it. Excuse me. A cheap soap, not the best in the world, but for the price, I think it's pretty good. There we go. Fantastic shave today. Guys, I've got a safety razor for you next week. New to the den that I really like, so I'll be using that next week. And until then, you look after yourselves. I'll catch you around. Bye bye now.